Hi guys, and welcome back to Be the Best You. Today is Monday and I've been off air for a couple of weeks as my managing editor was in absence of leave, but happily has returned to us safe and sound and we're off again. Today we're going to talk about pillow talk. Pillow talk. Body talk. No, it's not body talk. That's a song. Pillow talk is something entirely different. Not what you're thinking. It is literally about pillows. Yes, and we'll move on. So what I'm thinking about these pillows it's about how we sleep and how pillows, affect the lines on our face while we're sleeping. Now, most people sleep on their back. No, they don't actually. Most people sleep on their side in the fetal position. Some people sleep on their back and some people sleep face forward. The best way, all dermatologists will tell you, all surgeons will tell you, that the best way to sleep is on your back and preferably elevated slightly to help with all those aches and pains that we get and to keep fluids moving around our bodies and so forth. But anyway, I'm really at the shallow end of the pool and I'm really just thinking about lines in your face and lines across your chest. And I'm going to show you very briefly now because I've been told to keep this brief again today. Apparently Cutthroat. I'm calling him my managing editor Cutthroat now. Anyway, so what I do is I'm just going to show you how these, when you smash your head up against the pillow, how it looks. So say, for example, this is your pillow, like my hand is here. Now, can you see this? I'm lying in the bed, right? So up I go. I know that I have to move. Here are the lines, here, 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 here. Now, I want you to all along here, 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 all down here. Watching this. I mean, this is what you're doing. You're lying for 8 hours on your face like this at night. So these are your lines, and there's more and more. I'm only just doing it as quickly as I can. Now, this is the type of thing that you're ingraining into your face. You can use all the serums. I talk about hyaluronic acid, the vitamin C's, getting the collagen going. When you were 25 years of age, you go to bed. You could sleep like this on your face, wake up the next morning, have those marks on your face. Absolutely no problem the next day. Have one piece of Weetabix, that mark is gone. Those days are gone for us because the lack of elasticity, the lack of collagen in our skin is now causing those lines to stay within those lines. So when you wake up, they don't go anywhere. They stay around. And the longer you lie in your face like that for those 8 hours, the more defined and definite they get and the deeper they get. So if you're really serious about trying to lessen those lines around your face, which I now am, but I don't think it was even the faces and the lines that worried me most. It was the breast. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to come up and you push your breast together and you're lying like this and you can see all of those lines. I don't know if you can see that. Basically, those chest lines are so ugly, absolutely horrible and so obvious when you're wearing a low top, whatever it is you're doing. And basically, you are defining those lines every single night when you lie on your side. So what we're talking about today is trying to learn to lie on your back. Now look, this all started for me, as I said to you, on January the 16th. I will never forget it. I bought a wedge pillow because it's like a training pants you buy the little babies, the little nappy pants when you're trying to get them out of the nappies, you're trying to buy them little baby pants. This is exactly the same thing. You have to train yourself madly after 50, 60, 70, 80 years of lying on your side or lying face down. It's not easy to change. It is so not easy. I mean, beyond not easy. The headaches I've had. But anyway, I'll tell you very quickly about that. So I first of all bought this wedge pillow. Now I'm going to go into the bedroom with you. Come into my boudoir in a moment. I'm going to bring you in there and I'm going to show you how to do it and the positions I got myself into. Yes, this is not action in the bedroom. This is the last thing it is. Non-action. It's trying to keep those lines at bay for what says you. Anyway, so that's fair enough. So off you go. And I am literally now, so you can just don't buy anything. If you can't afford to buy the new pillow, if you don't want to spend a bean on pillows, don't you spend a bean on pillows. Just try to learn to sleep on your back. That's it. I could not do that. I had to do it in a sort of an ABC manner, in as much comfort as I possibly could, training myself to sleep on my back. So first of all, I bought this wedge pillow. It's 10 inches. I'll show it to you. I put a link onto it, and I had to lie on that pillow looking straight up to that ceiling every single night. I am telling you, it was beyond uncomfortable for somebody who loves the fetal position. And I would be like in a linear position, staring at the ceiling, and I did. for hours and hours and hours. So I thought, I cannot cope with this. And then, of course, halfway through the night, I'd wake up and I'd return to that little fetal position, back to where I was again. So I thought, no, I'm going to do something different. So I went ahead and bought a pillow called Your Face Pillow. Had to come from America, of course. Anywho, this is what it looks like. So now you put this in the back of your head. You know, it almost looks like those, pillows you see in an airplane or a coffin. I know, that's how it felt to me. Oh my goodness, I had to bring my mindfulness into the bed with me, trying to think, oh my goodness, this is such like a straitjacket. So anyway, this stops you. If you can't stop rolling to your left and your right, this disciplines you not to go to left, not to go to right. So if you wake up in your sleep, you literally can't turn left or right in the bed with your head, because obviously it's stopped. Now it's lovely and soft, and they say it's ventilated and it's doing all sorts of fabulous things when you're sleeping. Really, it's just to prevent you rolling around in the bed and to keep your face looking straight. Now look guys, in case you think I've got, which I did, spent a fortune on pillows just to do these exercises, the wedge pillow, remember, has a lot of medicinal benefits as well. If you suffer from reflux, I'm not a doctor, I'm just telling you, reflux, respiratory problems, sleep apnea, any of these things at all, it is a fantastic buy. I bought it for the elevation to try, and also if you have dark circles under your eyes, if you're elevated, everything's moving down, everything is flowing. Whereas if you're lying static, those liquids are sitting into your little puffy eyes underneath, and you wake up the next morning with all those puffy eyes. So everything has a benefit. Depends on your budget and your tolerance. Mother of divine, it's a commitment beyond commitment. If you, as I said, have been sleeping in that position for 50, 60, 70, 80 years, mother of divine, it's not easy to do. I had to write to the man in the company. I said, look, I've got headaches. He said, because I was just lying straight with this pillow here. And he said, don't worry, rest your head to the left, rest your head to the right. There's nothing, you're not damaging that whole thing you're trying to achieve. I said, fantastic, and that did help. I am only 4 months down the road now, and I'm only getting a decent night's sleep now. I still wake up and think I'm in a coffin. I'm very elevated in the bedroom though. That's the good news. I feel fantastic. I'm looking down on everybody. Anyway, so look, if you can't afford any of these things at all, and you only just want to invest in one little thing, forget the wedge, forget Your Face pillow, just buy a pure silk pillowcase. Buy one, very expensive, very expensive. This is silk, it's called. I looked it all up. It's 20 mm's. It's made out of mulberry silk. Pure mulberry silk pillowcase. I just bought one. I think it came in at around 60 euros just for the one. I'll be the only one in this house with a mulberry silk pillowcase, I can tell you. The good news is you can put it into the washing machine. You do have to iron it. But anyway, it doesn't take all the time in the world. Beautifully packaged, I do think myself. You can see that. But anyway, I'll be putting it up on the left so you can see it all. Anyway, it's very good, and it is what it says, and it does what it does. So the reason we use a pure silk pillowcase is if you don't want to get into all of this mad stuff here. It's not mad. It works, and I'll tell you why it works in a minute. But anyway, if you only want to use that, cotton gives traction on the skin. So what it does is it drags into the skin. It also absorbs all those lovely serums, those expensive, non-expensive, it doesn't matter, that you put on your face at night. It absorbs them in and sucks them all away from your skin. So really, you've just wasted your time putting all those lovely serums on. Silk will not do that. It'll leave them in there, let them float around the place, doing what they're supposed to be doing their job. Also, silk's very good for your hair, doesn't tangle up your hair, so forth. And it doesn't give those awful lines, the traction that, that hardness that causes those lines in your face. So look, lads, I'm bringing you into the bedroom. Get the champagne out. Hi, guys. Here we are. This is the man himself, the elevation in the bedroom, the first step to serious elevation. And this is the wedge pillow. It's about 10 inches. It is 10 inches actually. So what you do is you put it flat down on your bed with the back up towards your headboard, towards the wall, and you literally, that's as simple as it gets. And that causes you that lovely, lovely, lovely undulating elevation. So there you are. Now, basically, make sure you're comfortable. If you want to, when you start off first, it's not easy. So because you're used to your body going side, back, you can use, as I call it, the Peter Pan position. So you can have your leg like this, like in a 4. And that keeps it quite simple. You can do a little bit of that. Absolutely. It's not going to do any harm whatsoever. As time goes by and you get more comfortable in this position, you can take your hands underneath your hips and keep them like this. And basically, I do tend to keep my knees up in the air. Don't know why. It's everybody each to their own. Now remember, the other huge advantages with this elevated pillow is because you're not lying on your side like so. You won't wake up in the morning with those shoulder pains that we used to wake up with, or those hip pains, because you are literally linear. Now, so that was my first stage in my journey towards elevation in the bedroom. And my second part was the other pillow. Here we go. And your face pillow. And here we go. Mother of divine. But anyway, this is how it looks. Place it on top of your wedge pillow. And you can see here, you can literally just move your head ever so slightly. But at all given stages, you're not going to be able to lie over. It won't let you happen. So this is the way you will end up. It is not easy, as I said to you, but eventually it is beyond comfortable. Okay?